Hello.
Hello.
It feels weird doing it this way, but it's
Right?
been nice. It's like a soft start.
Soft
We'll
start's
see.
nice.
We'll see if our friends come on. You look very nice. Are you wearing shorts?
I sure am.
I knew it.
Sure am. My kids
Gosh,
are like, why are you not wearing suit pants? Like,
why do you look like a fool, Dad? More
yeah,
than usual.
just the way that this is dad's evening attire at home.
It's just how the cookie crumbles, as
Yeah,
they say.
exactly.
Gosh, I have not. It's so crazy. I used to do like full blown makeup every day for work.
Yep.
I don't know how I did that. It takes so much time. I was like running around. I thought I gave myself plenty of time. And then I'm like, this is like taking way longer than I thought it would.
It still shows that you're live.
On Instagram?
Yeah. Oh, it shows that video ended. You should go on live and do live on that and then live on this. And then just say, hey, go over here.
Okay.
No one can hear you anyways.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I should do like a little sign or something.
Yeah. What?
Hey!
Oh, I just had to pee and put this
So,
little on.
so that's what I had my clothes right here, and I was gonna change in between IG and YouTube, and like do a wardrobe, change
Oh
real quick, like
yeah.
Janet Jackson or
I
something.
like it.
But yeah, but that didn't work. That didn't work. So I was like, oh,
Ruin it.
I'm gonna go pee. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
I
And
like
we
that.
didn't
That's
even
nice.
bat an eye. We're like, oh,
No, like,
that
oh
makes
yeah, that
the most
sounds
sense,
about
of
right.
course.
It sounds about right. Murph's
Typical
peeing.
Murph. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that
I
Murph.
was surprised because I'm like, I know you have dressy stuff. I like it. It's not like you looked bad or anything, but I was just like, I feel like you always like dressing up. So that's why I
I
was like,
do.
right?
I do. I've been looking for an excuse to get all dressed up.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Good,
Well,
good.
how are you guys doing? This I feel like off my game. I have makeup on and Instagram Live wouldn't work, so I'm a
The
little.
Instagram live is the crap out. Like that sucks.
I know.
I don't know
It was
why.
like when you went to add us for some reason, it
Yeah.
like as soon as I hit that like request button, it just blew it. Are you live? No. Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we are live.
Yeah.
It looks
I
like
stepped away to go to the bathroom.
I know. Hi, Holly. How are you? We are doing very well. Of course, so fancy. This is a special occasion.
Yeah, we're
We
live.
are very fancy. Yes.
What's up?
So, yes, you're here. Good. Okay. We're getting people on.
There
All
you
right.
go.
All right. Cool, cool,
Look,
cool.
I even have a fancy glass.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let
Cheers.
me pour mine. Let me pour mine.
Okay, okay. You guys got to get your pinky up.
When in doubt, pinky's out.
That's
Ooh,
hey, I like
I like
that.
it.
Oh, it's our first time watching us, Holly. Thank you very much for tuning
Nice.
in.
We look
Oh,
like
that's
this
Holly.
week. We are very fancy.
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna
need
be
to get in.
sorely disappointed with the other episodes. I'll tell you. So typically for Holly and those that are watching, we usually go on Instagram Live at 8:45 Eastern Standard Time, and then we hop on here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Instagram is pooping out on us tonight, so I feel a little off my game. Not only am I fancy, but this is a new little routine we got going on. So
Yeah. So
We're gonna
Holly
spill
just
the intro with the sexy time music
oh
and all
yeah.
that. Okay.
We need to. So Holly, in case this is your first time watching us, we generally have about 3 to 5 minutes of sexy time music prior to us starting up. But again, as mentioned, things sort of didn't work out technologically today, so maybe we'll skip sexy time music, but we will still do the intro. 100%.
I think we are the sexy time music this time.
You can't skip sexy time music.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll get a good.
Rob was
good,
hoping one of us would say that. That's his favorite.
I know. Thank you very much. Get a good 15, 20 seconds.
Never
No,
skip sexy time music.
Never.
No, always brown chicken, brown cow.
It's not
my
a Wednesday
favorite.
night until I hear that sexy time music.
Right? Oh
And
my
it's just
god.
that's like the icing on the hump day cake.
Yeah.
It gets us in the mood, in the
Oh,
right
I'm
mood.
always
Yeah.
in the mood.
Well,
And
well,
Holly, your Yeti and
yeah.
bikini, you feel underdressed. Trust me, I am wearing my Yeti and bikini underneath, so you do not worry. I
By
don't
the
know
end of
why
the
I'm.
show, he'll be showing it all. I know it.
Doesn't take much. Doesn't take much.
Well, what do you guys think? We were going to announce on Happy Hour who our guests are. Now that this has kind of thrown a little bit of a curveball, should we just wait and just keep
Just do
people
it.
in suspense and just
Yeah.
Yeah, no reason to rush into things,
okay,
especially
Or
yeah.
you could. Oh yes, Holly, please put the tiara on. Or you can just
Oh,
post
sure.
an Instagram story real quickly and tag our guests so they
Yes.
know, so people know who's coming. If someone wants to do that from the waiting table Instagram.
Should I should put it on there, announce it?
Yeah, why not?
All
Make sure you
right.
mute your mic.
What was that?
Yes.
You got to mute your mic though. If
Oh,
you're
you
gonna
want me
say
to share
something,
it in a video on stories?
Up to you.
I was going to
that's what I
just
was thinking.
write it on. Is that
Okay,
too?
well, let's do this. Let's sexy time music for 2 minutes while you do this. Holly,
Okay.
we will be right back. I'm glad you're here for it.
Take a bathroom break, get your tiara on.
Yep.
We're going to be back in just a minute.
In the meantime,
Sexy time
enjoy.
music. Do it.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. No, it's not hard to fool me.
What's up, guys? This is Rob, and I'm the vet of the group.
Hey, this is Murph. I'm the maintenance man.
What's up, guys? It's Shay. I'm the girl. I have to keep these boys in line, and I'm going to have some help, so I'm excited for that tonight. Welcome to the Waiting Table Podcast.
Never.
What's up?
There's no keeping us in line.
I know.
Nope.
I
Good luck with that.
You guys look good. Oh my goodness.
You clean up nice, Rob.
Oh, you know, this thing, you know.
Shay looking magnificent.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of work. You guys go tell your wives when they put makeup on and dress up, like, give them lots of love for it. It's a lot of work. It's time consuming. Make sure they know they're appreciated for it. That's my word. Those are my words of wisdom for tonight.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your words of wisdom. I think, you know what, that should be something to celebrate. And tonight is all about celebrations. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Waiting Table Podcast, where we have roundtable discussions about the hottest topics in weight loss with, of course, and today is definitely not an exception, the coolest people from the bariatric community. I'm Rob. This is Murph. We got Shay, and of course, we got you guys. So grab a chair, wind down from your busy day, and take a seat at the table. I said I wouldn't ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Murph, how's it going, buddy?
Look on his face.
Man,
Sadness, panic.
You didn't even warn me this time.
No, I know.
Not even a courtesy text. It's going good, Rob. It's going real good.
Who are you wearing tonight? Who are you wearing? Like, that's
this is Thrift Day Eau de Toile.
French.
Yeah. So pick this up for 150.
Nice. 000.
1.50. That's
decimals don't matter. Shay, you looking good? How are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm excited. This was like kind of a spontaneous, like we've never had mystery guests before. And tonight we have mystery guests. So should we jump in and just introduce them? I'm just too excited.
Prior to doing that, and 100%, I am super excited. We are definitely going to jump in. First, this episode is all about celebrations. So personally, I would love to congratulate my amazing co-host Shay and Murph on being nominated for for 2 categories each for the Just Be You Awards coming up in September in DC. Murph was nominated for Overall Transformation and an Inspiring Story, which I cannot say enough. It's inspired me. Transformation has been amazing. And Shay, Best Bariatric Journey with PCOS and Body Positivity. So thank you guys very much for being co-hosts with me. You enrich my experience and my bariatric journey. I'm super, super proud of you guys. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Congrats, Shay. That's awesome.
Thank you. Well, and for those that are wondering, what is the Just Be You Bariatric Awards? You guys are in luck. Is it okay to introduce them now?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. So we have the amazing, the beautiful, the hilarious ladies from our Sleeve Life podcast on tonight, and they are our mystery guests. So we're going to bring them on. What's up?
What up?
There we are.
Yay!
Hello, guys. How are you?
Hi.
Good. I'm so glad this worked out. I was like messaging you guys yesterday. I'm like, oh, I'm sure they're packed. I'm sure they're so busy. And then when you guys said you could hop on, I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. So we're so happy to have you.
Worked out perfect because she actually had something going on yesterday. And so we couldn't have done it yesterday. And it was today. It was like the perfect sweet spot. So it was meant to be.
Meant to be. I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome.
And congratulations, you guys,
Yes.
on your nomination.
How crazy.
So crazy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Well,
you. And
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Rob.
No. You go ahead, Shay.
No, you go ahead. It's
No.
all Rob.
No, he says no.
Don't
Well,
force
we haven't officially announced it. We were going to wait for you guys to be on. That the Waiting Table podcast has also been nominated for 2 categories for the Just Be You Awards.
How
So
exciting.
Yes.
And which means, I mean, we had no choice, but all three of us are going to be in Washington, D.C. in person.
Yeah.
First time we're all meeting that I've met these guys at all in person.
Whoa.
So we're all going to be there.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking cool.
Oh yeah,
It is
but
gonna
I
be
can't
amazing.
wait. I cannot wait.
You know, you can't wait either.
Dude, can't
I
wait for them
can't
to go to
believe
bed.
you guys haven't met in person before.
Yeah, that's wild.
So Rob and
No.
Murph have,
We have.
but I have not met either of them.
We actually first met Shay was in December, so we've only known
Yeah.
you for a few months now, but it's felt
Yeah.
like forever. Like that's how
Oh.
awesome Shay is.
Wow.
No,
It's
but
okay.
it, you know, we have great chemistry with Shay, and yeah, it does feel like we've known each other for so long. It's just everything, you know, one of us is thinking something, and it's all automatically we're all thinking the same thing. It's amazing. We're always on the same page. So I love
Great, 'cause
I
we
love
do
it.
the
We do
same.
we just like give each other a look
Mhm.
and we're like, we got
know.
this. We
Or
got
I'll
Yeah.
sit and she'll be like, "Get out of my head."
it.
Well, and you guys have been friends for a long time, right? Like before all of this. How long have you guys known each other?
23?
23 years.
23
Wow.
years.
When
Wow.
you guys were first born, basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. I'm only 25. It's totally fine.
yeah, I'm
There you
going
go.
with that considering I just had a birthday. I would much rather be like 25.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, it's we've known each other forever.
Yeah.
And it just
Pretty
seemed
crazy.
natural to do this together.
Seriously. Well, what's funny is we've been bringing people together since we could.
Yes. Yeah.
That's kind of been our jam. Like we had theme parties. We're always getting in trouble because it's either too many people at my house or too many people at her house. Like
Yeah, I
constantly
mean, we've
call.
done the cowboy cowgirl, we've done the pimps
Pimps
and
and hoes.
hoes, we've done a poker party.
Yeah.
Like pretty much any party you could do, we did,
Mhm.
and we were always the one.
Toga. We did
Oh,
toga
we did
party.
the. Oh man, that was a crazy
Ooh.
A
party.
lot of things broke in the toga party.
Yeah, my chair, my bathroom, like towel holder
Holder.
got broken. No, cops got called.
Yeah.
Like it was.
That's how you know it's a good party, though.
Right.
That's a good,
Right?
that's a good toga party right there.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, it was
I wouldn't
insane.
expect anything less.
Yeah, for sure.
I was not expecting that since it was
Oh,
in my
yeah.
house.
I even had to yell at someone for you.
Yeah, and then
Man,
two people got.
that's what I
like,
do.
They were hitting each other. Yeah, it was not. It was like.
It was wild night.
Yeah, I don't think we had a party for a while after
We
that.
did.
That
My expectations for the award show was like here now
much,
after that one
yeah,
story.
right?
Gotta-
Like, so should I pack my toga?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh,
You just
my
never know.
goodness.
Because, I mean, people that watched the first Just Be You, we had 6 different wardrobe changes.
Yeah,
So it's not
Okay,
unheard of.
okay.
But
yeah.
maybe there could be a toga party.
Maybe in the middle of the Just Be You, we might just have a
Yeah,
toga
togas.
party.
Yeah.
never
You
know
just
what
let
we
us
can
know. I will bring all of the costumes. I am down.
Yes.
We're
I'm
down
all
for
Six?
about
that.
the wardrobe change.
6 wardrobe changes? Okay, guys, let's start
Yeah.
Bring 8
start
outfits.
planning.
Yeah.
What was
8
funny
outfits?
was I actually am the one that it's like I have to have outfits for everything that I do. Like when we travel, I have specific outfits that I buy for certain things. We're talking about wardrobe, and I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking like 3, you know, like 1 before, 1 in the middle, 1 after. And she's like, oh, I was thinking like 6.
There you
I'm
go.
like, Who
Which
are
is-
you?
Yeah, because I don't prepare for stuff like that. Like
No.
I'm just putting
No.
me in a suitcase. Like I'm not prepared anything. So for
No.
me to be like, oh, I've already planned 6 outfits, she was like, what the fuck? just
Yeah, I'm like,
happened?
how did I
6
get
is
behind
good.
on this note?
I
Okay.
know.
Yeah.
Amazon, Sheen, we're doing all the research. So,
True.
which is where we got
Alright.
all of our outfits last year.
We did.
Sheen and Amazon.
I
So,
love it.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
well, for those that are watching that don't know what the Just Be You awards are and who you guys are, we didn't technically say like, oh, this is Kelly, you're Kelly, you're Mel. Do you guys mind just like introducing yourself and talking about what this is that we're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so I'm Mel,
And I'm Kelly.
and we are Our Sleep Life Podcast.
Yes.
And for those that don't know, we started our podcast about 3 years ago, and we're about 212 episodes as of yesterday.
Yes.
Have been
Wow.
published, and
Nice.
we basically I've had surgery 8 years ago.
I was
She's
4.
4. I've always wanted to run a podcast and do a podcast. And I walked up to her one day and asked if she would do it with me. And she said yes.
Yeah. Well, my exact answer was I've never listened to a podcast, so I don't know what that is exactly, but I can talk. So
And I
let's
was
do
like,
it.
I know you can.
you go.
So let's go.
I don't like
Food in
silence.
heaven.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I don't like silence.
She is uncomfortable with
And I'll
silence.
just continue to talk until the silence is over,
Yeah.
or I just walk away.
Is it feel weird being like a podcast guest? Because we've been guests a couple times, and it always feels weird because we're the host.
Like, no, let me ask
Oh.
the questions now.
It's
Yes.
true because
Yeah.
I already have like so many questions I want to ask, and I realize like this is not that time.
No. Who did we have recently? And it was the same type of thing. We were talking about it, and they're like, no, I usually ask questions. Oh, I think it was Meg. And
Oh,
Meg asked us a bunch
yeah,
of
and
questions.
she was asking
just
us
kept drilling
questions.
us, and we're
Yeah,
like,
like,
wait,
are you
you're our
trying
guest.
to dodge questions or
Oh,
answers
man.
here, or what's
Yeah.
going
She
on?
is
there?
good.
She is
Mm,
good.
very.
Like,
She's great.
We
Yeah.
were in New Orleans and she's like, take a video of me eating alligator for the first time. I'm like, okay, cool. So I turned my camera on and she's got like this whole spiel that just like,
Yeah.
it tastes
It's a
like
different
this.
tone,
And I like
too.
this.
Yeah.
And this is, I would give it an 8. And I was just like, who is this
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no, Meg is amazing.
Yeah.
And we are actually going to see her in Vegas at the ASMBS.
Yeah, which will be at the end of this month.
Super excited for that.
Very
But back
cool.
to us for like a hot second.
We're the most
Enough
important
about that
guests
Meg
over here.
girl.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So we all have been together for 3 years now,
Yeah.
publishing and touring and
Yes.
trying to break that damn stigma because
Yes.
the biggest reason why I came up to Kel was because I felt ashamed and embarrassed. I didn't tell anybody that I had the surgery except for like
Mhm.
those that need to know
Mhm.
for medical reasons.
And me.
And Kel.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal because I know there's a lot of people out there that are lonely and
Mhm.
don't have support, and I just want to be that for them. And Kel was like, "Hell yeah,
Well,
let's
and
support these people."
I
man."
was teaching her stuff. So
Yeah.
I was like 6 weeks post-op
And I'm
telling her
4
stuff.
years
and she's
out.
like,
I'm
what?
like,
I can do that?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, because I did like I took my bariatric Bible and I like had Post-it notes in it. I had questions on each of those. Like I was ready to go. Yeah. I had all of the information and I was on Instagram before I even
And I
went
was not.
into it and she didn't. So I got a lot of my answers or my questions answered by Instagram.
You
Yeah.
did, and I didn't know what to ask. There's just so many
Yeah.
things that I just kind of shut down and I didn't ask anything. So I just went off the book and my surgeon, and that was it. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah, you had random pain too that you didn't even ask your doctor
I
about.
know. I could feel like because we now know
We now know.
that we had we had the sleeve surgery, but we have 2
Mhm.
different surgeries, and mine was actually to where like she cut here and then she actually pulled up like my liver outside of me.
Yeah.
And most people it's done under the skin. And so that's why I was in so much pain and I
Well,
had no idea that that's
and
what was going on.
she doesn't require a liver shrinking diet,
I did not.
which makes sense
Yeah.
on how
Oh,
she does
interesting.
surgery.
Yeah.
I had to do the 2-week liquid diet. So as most of us do. So I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, you didn't have to like
It was
drink
24
protein
hours.
shakes for 2 weeks? What?
Nope, not at all.
I
So,
mean,
Wow.
I lost 15 pounds on it, so I was
that's
happy.
good. Yeah.
I was
People
like,
listening,
yeah.
Yeah.
People listening, ask all the questions.
Ask all the
100%.
questions.
But you know what? Like, I'm glad that you brought that up because, you know, with Murph and I, that was the reason why we started this is because we, especially as men, there's definitely a stigma with men in regards to asking questions, showing vulnerability in something that many people, especially at that point in time, may not be proud of. You know, I am having the surgery because I failed, you know, all these other diets at certain times. My health is failing, all these different things. And so, you know, for us, that was important, asking those questions or providing a resource for all those questions because we did not have people to ask those questions, right? So there was a lot of, you know, let's try to figure it out on our own. And having resources like yourselves around and available is such a boon for this community. So that's awesome. And we commend you guys on that.
I'm glad you guys created yours because men are they're lacking out in the community. Like I think they get the surgery and they just don't talk about it. They don't want anybody to know. It's a whole thing because like our engagement or what's
Our
the word?
percentage or gender?
Yeah, it's like
It's 92
92%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 8%.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
that should be like 70-30 at
Yeah.
like, I mean, I would love to see it 50-50, but you know.
Well, and we know that there's men getting surgery. It's just whether they're open about it. Is
Yeah.
like a whole
100%.
thing.
Yeah, I was telling somebody today, it's kind of like a fight club. I think the men get the surgery, and we talk, but we're just
But we
not
don't
very
talk.
open about it.
Yeah.
We don't talk about bariatric surgery,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And you know what?
we should, and we have to, and that's how I found Rob when I got on Instagram, because I was on Facebook, and
Yeah,
and
that's
so I got on Instagram and talked to Rob almost 2 years ago. I think we started talking.
Wow.
And so Rob's my mentor. I mean, he taught me everything I know about bariatrics, and then no, for real, man. I
Appreciate
wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Rob, and then
Aw.
the other Rob too. My
My
ways
weight is
history.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rob.
both the Robs came to my aid, and it was cool to see that men are struggling or have this surgery, and because I thought I was the only one. I don't know anybody else in my area, and other than meeting Rob the one time back in October,
Yeah.
I've still not met anyone that I can lean on in this community. So coming to the JBYs, bringing us together in so many ways. But
Wow, it is.
I'm
I
so
get to
excited
meet
about it. It is going to be
I
so
get to
amazing.
actually meet people that I talk to on almost a daily basis,
Yeah.
and
We get to celebrate together.
and
I guess
Shay.
Shay. Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, Shay'll
But
be there.
togas.
You
Togas.
will,
Togas.
I have to
Togas,
do it.
hey, togas.
It's good to have girls outnumbered just for one episode at least. This is nice.
You know, it's interesting
love
that you
it.
talked about your demographic too, because I know that, early on, the whole goal when we wrote everything out, we're like, we want to be a resource for men. We want to be available for their questions, all this stuff. And very, very, very quickly, we realized, wow, we have a large female demographic, right? Which was great. And I think that was one of the reasons why, Shay appealed to us and her sharing her story is because there was a certain perspective of this journey that we may not have been able to experience as men. And so having someone like Shay, someone who is young, as she likes to point out, because she's just like, oh, how old are you guys, Gramps?
She likes to point out that you're old.
I'm like, wow. Well, Murph does have to pee like 2 times every episode. Like he needs to leave. It's just one
Just
outfit
one.
change and then pee change.
One pee at a time.
Yeah.
one pee at a time.
It's
One
okay.
pee at
It's
a
better
time.
than 5 minutes till show, and then she's like, I have to pee. You couldn't have peed 15 minutes ago?
I didn't feel it.
You've had all day.
All day.
Yeah.
All day to pee.
You've had all day to pee.
It's the
Seriously.
nervous peas. You got to get the one last look at Pee Wee, before you jump on.
For
Yep.
sure.
That's what me and my husband call it. One last look at Pee Wee.
Pee-wee. I've never
In
heard
case
of that
what?
before. That's great.
I
You never know. You
Yeah.
never know.
Hey,
Just
what
one
is the
last
risk
time.
here? Okay.
Toga part. Anything can happen at a toga
Oh
party.
man.
Anything.
Okay.
Anything.
I'm gonna
can
work
happen.
out one peck. So when I wear my toga, like one peck's gonna be like Justin's peck,
Just be like,
right?
yeah, just move.
Just one. I don't have time for both, but one's gonna be like jacked.
Just one
You know
arm.
what'd be great is if, like, Rob, you did like the left peck and then Murph did the
Ooh.
right peck. And
And
Yeah.
then together, you're one complete peck.
Together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't.
In the photos,
Hey,
it'd be
hey,
great. Shay
hey!
could
If
be
you're
the middle.
asking, it may happen.
Keep the ideas
Oh.
coming. I love it.
Are we
I
gonna have
mean-
like a wardrobe change mid award show, and then we're gonna come out in togas?
Oh, yes.
100%.
We
Oh,
did
dear.
have people present, and they changed before they presented.
Oh damn!
So
And then
That's
they
an
changed
option.
back out. Yep.
yeah, and I think there's
All right.
like 3 different green rooms this time. So
Oh, we have a lot more green rooms.
yeah.
lot more.
Ooh.
Oh, just
Hey,
wait
there you
until
go.
you see this.
We should
theater.
probably
It's-
finally explain what Just Be is.
Oh,
Yes, yes. Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, what is
Where did we
Okay.
go?
Okay.
Okay, so we're established for 3 years.
Yes.
Now we're like
Well, it was 2 at that
2
point.
Yeah.
It was 2. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we had like the world's worst. I won't say what it is, but world's worst news.
Yeah, we can't say.
We got really bad news.
We did. We were
And
angry about it.
I was angry,
You
and
were
I don't
pissed.
cry. Crying makes me anxious.
Yeah.
Like when other people do it, but when I cry, it makes me even more anxious because I'm like, I don't like. It makes me nervous. Anyways, so I was that upset, and Mel went on a trip with her,
My ex-husband.
your ex-husband, and I got blackout wasted. And so I wake up the next morning to this Marco from Mel.
Yeah.
And
Where I'm like, hey, I know what we could fucking do. This will show up.
Let's do an award show.
I want to do a People's Choice Award for the bariatric community. I was like, this will be so much fucking fun. And they can get to actually see what we're all about.
Yes.
Everybody can see what we really mean.
And what we are trying to do.
Like, we keep saying, hey, we're here for you. We're here for you. Like, no, like, we're really fucking here for you.
Yeah. And we're great at planning parties.
Yeah, we're great
Just
planners.
saying. So I woke up to that. I markered back. I was like, okay, when you get back into town, let's talk about it. And then it kind of became
We
this.
sat here.
Yeah, we sat
But
here.
this wasn't here yet.
Yeah, everything was just done in the studio.
Yep.
So we really didn't have any design to it at all. And we sat here and we just spitballed like what we could do and what we wanted out of the event. And the number one thing was we wanted everybody to come and feel included and comfortable, and a place where they could truly celebrate, where they weren't doing a conference, they weren't doing, you know, a mini meetup. Like it was just,
or like a webinar.
Yeah, it was like just come, hang out, enjoy each other, and then just party it up.
Yeah,
that's what we wanted.
I love you're taking all of the fun parts of like what you're saying, like of conferences and meetups.
Yeah.
And you're just like doing the fun parts. That's what I love about it.
Exactly.
That's what we love to do.
So we were like, no. And then we came up with the name. Yeah. Because our slogan for the podcast is actually every journey's different. Every person's different. So just be you.
Just be you.
And so we took that very last part and made it just be you. Bariatric Awards. And actually our studio is actually under Just Be You Media.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
Official as of December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just Be You Media, man, presents.
And we
Love
see, we're in like engaging with the community all the time. And we see these amazing people that are so courageous with sharing their story. And, you know, because it's not always easy.
Yeah. And like, you can see the struggle. And they're still here. They're still showing up.
They're grinding every day.
And they take feedback really well. I think that's a good thing. About some of these people, you're just like, wow, like you really just took that and then changed immediately and just kept going forward.
Yep.
Like takes a lot to do that. So.
Well, and there's some really amazing people that have gone through surgery and then had to have a revision or had, you know, complications or as PCOS or insulin resistance, or there's so many like blocks when you're in this journey, and to see people really stand up for themselves and be like, no, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to continue this and I'm going to do it, is so like just inspiring.
Well, and me and you, not to toot our own horns, but we're fighters.
We are fighters.
We're fucking fighters. Right. And so when we see other people fighting, it just fuels us. We're just like, let's go.
Yeah.
So
that's
what we want to do.
Well, and you guys are trailblazers. That's the word I like to use too, right? And then when you see other
100%.
trailblazers, it's like you just want to like be with them and like do it because it's this energy and excitement that comes from it. And so thank you guys for all the work you've done. Like on behalf of, I know us here, but I've heard so many great things within the community too, just of how supportive you guys are and how much, you know, what you guys do matters. And so, I'm just so excited.
Yeah. And that's the thing, the excitement right now for this, you know, speaking with other members of the community, the excitement, and it's not, I think, just about, you know, just getting together with other people from the bariatric community. It's exactly what you're saying that you bring towards it, the excitement, the energy, the fun, the party. Like, I think people don't just want to meet other members of our community. We want to celebrate each other.
Yeah.
And that is totally what this is about. And that's what I'm most excited about, right?
Yeah.
It's not just meeting people, but really celebrating their accomplishments individually, but our accomplishments collectively, right?
Yes.
Like we've done so much as a community. You know, Shay always talks about we've never had this sort of type of community and this amount of connection with people out there, and social media and podcasts and all these things have allowed us to do that. And the fact, and she had mentioned you guys as trailblazers, that you were able to take this and run with it and do so much with it. And people like ourselves were able to learn from that and do what we can. That is totally something to celebrate. And
and I think everybody brings a different energy, a different story, a different aspect. Like everybody together brings in this, like what makes up the bariatric community.
Mhm.
And I think it's so fun because it's like, we don't feel like competition from other podcasts.
Yeah.
It fuels us because we know that everyone together, we can make this happen.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
We can make it happen to where that 1% of people getting surgery every year can double, triple, and really make a difference.
Those percentages, we want them to double and triple, and then we want them to find this community. We want them to know that we are here. We're not going anywhere. Everyone here is going to be supportive.
Yes.
I haven't met someone that really hasn't been. I've met some snakes, that's for sure, but that are just fake ass people. But the genuine, actual people from the community are awesome fucking people.
They're amazing. Yeah. Yeah. And I was going to say, that's why we decided to do the Rising Stars video also. That was at last year's event. So every single person that was nominated that didn't get into the top 5, we actually contacted. I sent out over 500 emails.
Wow.
I'm not even joking you. I was sick and in bed one day and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking do it today.
Yeah.
I just rolled through it and I was just like, I'm contacting everybody. And Mel was like, what are you doing? Because there was 30 messages, 40
It was starting to freak me out.
I was like, just leave
I was
alone.
getting anxiety from it.
Yeah.
She's like, just don't touch it. I'm doing something right now. I can tell.
I'm in the middle of something right now. But we contacted them and got a before and after photo, and we compiled them all into this video, and we played it at the very beginning of the show because it's not just who's in the top 5. It is a collective being that we are.
It's like those photos where you have a bunch of photos and then they zoom in and it has
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's how we wanted
like
it to be.
Yeah.
And we named it the Rising Stars because it's like everybody's rising up. We're my my handle for Instagram is Sleep from the Ashes because I feel like I was a phoenix. And so I kind of look at us as a phoenix. We're all rising up. We're creating this different life for ourselves, and we're really putting ourselves first. Sometimes the only time in our lives that we have stood up and said, no, I'm putting myself first because I need to be healthy for A, B, and C. So
well said.
Thank you.
Well said.
That's a
Practicing our high fives.
We have
good.
I like it. Well, and there's room and space for all of it. And I just wanted to share a comment that Shannon mentioned. And Shannon's actually a physician. We're going to have her on the show in a little while. But she said, you all offer unique perspectives, and I consistently recommend OSLP, the waiting table, and Variation to all of my patients and weight loss surgery friends.
Wow. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you. That's wicked.
That's really crazy. It's cool.
It
cool.
is.
It still boggles my mind sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like when people are like, oh, I recommended your podcast. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I think it's good, but okay, cool. Like, or when people ask to take pictures with me, or us, like, or I get recognized.
She gets recognized first because of her hair. So
I was actually on an airplane headed to Florida, and I was walking by first class. Yes, I do not get to ride in first class.
No, we're coached.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's
Not
a
Private jet only.
yeah, that's a goal of mine.
Yeah.
So I was walking past first class, and this girl looks up at me and she goes, you have that podcast. Oh my gosh, you're always out. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, cool. And then I go back to my seat because I'm like, yeah, of course my listener's in first class and I get to go back here. And she messages me and she's like, I'm so sorry, but I was so excited. I listened to you guys religiously. And she actually met me when I got off the plane and we got to chat and take a picture and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
But I was like texting Mel, I'm like, oh my God, I just got recognized on an airplane. Like, what is going on? So it's
cool.
so crazy. But I mean, I feel like that keeps us like in the now.
Keeps us grounded. I think.
Yeah, because it's the people that matter and the people that listen to us and have questions and send us messages. Like, and we have always stood from a point of we want to be able to answer everything ourselves. We want to take the time and really listen to whoever is talking in front of us.
Yeah, so we answer all the emails.
All
answer
ourselves.
all the Instagram DMs, wherever you're DMing, which means we have sent out already so much nominee stuff. And we're gonna be sending out more. So check your requested and
Yes.
all of the social
Make
media.
sure you check your request
Because
folder.
TikTok is an asshole.
It
and
is an asshole.
It
I
will
don't
not.
like it.
You cannot send
Sure
a message
is.
unless you're friends with them.
Yeah.
And so you have to request it first, then you can send it. And I was like, that's bullshit garbage.
You guys are just feeding into Rob's hatred.
Oh my God, I totally feel
every
you.
second of
Friggin'
it.
TikTok. And
I
I slapped my leg and I just gave away that I'm wearing shorts right now.
Wearing shorts.
I was just like, oh my God, did
Here.
anyone else notice that?
Can we see your shorts, Rob? I want to see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Your
let's see it.
whole
What
little
kind of shorts
runway.
you
Let's see your
got?
shorts.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the screen froze.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, there it is.
yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.
Some
We
muscle.
call them, we say hashtag dem thighs.
That's
Because
me.
Yeah.
Let me see, Murph.
Oh, look.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You guys are so great.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
This is
Those are my new
so-
swimming trunks. I wanted to try them on, and they're really comfortable.
yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
keep them on.
you
Yeah,
guys have
just
to
like
take
you
a full
just
body
need.
picture. I'll share it on our socials after of your
Yes.
full outfit.
Yes.
Yes, I love it. Oh my God. Guys can get away with that. Girls.
The beauty
like,
of
Yeah, we got the whole
Yeah.
dress. We don't get to get comfortable. We're like half the time you can't even sit down in your dress.
Yeah.
Before
That's why I
Yeah.
don't want to stand up because this dress is like an open one, and I feel like I'll flash if I do that. So I'm just gonna stay right here.
We'll just-
Mhm.
Oh, you're wearing a wrap dress. Those
A
are
wrap
nice.
dress, yes.
Yeah.
But
Well-
is it velvet or is it silk?
it's
Velvet. Velvet.
Ooh, I want
I
I
velvet.
really like
I
the
love
feel,
me
but
some
the
velvet.
inside, the inside isn't velvet, so it's
Okay.
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 Yeah.
We do have a
Yeah.
request
Itchy?
from Shannon, though.
Oh.
She needs a thigh view friendly toga,
Yes.
Oh.
and
Yes.
I
Okay.
am happy to oblige.
The double cut,
Yeah.
double cut down the middle. with
It's called
just
the Aphrodite cut, and
Yeah.
I like
The
that.
fact that you know that is
oh, I
amazing.
made that up.
Oh,
But
no.
yeah,
okay. I
no,
was
but
just
yeah.
is that an
That-
actual thing?
that's the.
That's one thing I had to learn really quick is that pretty much like 90% of what Rob says is bullshitting everything.
Okay,
So
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
just so so it's good to know. But he like I thought, what was the thing? I thought you went to
We played a
Harvard.
game. We played a game where
Oh,
it was
yeah.
two truths or a lie, two truths and a lie. And Rob was very proud of the fact that he lied his way through the whole thing.
Oh,
He didn't even tell a single
I'm
truth.
in sales.
They were just all lies.
Yeah.
It was all
Wow.
lies.
Sales. I can
Yeah.
do it.
That's
Oh, no,
like
yeah.
Sales is easy.
The Yale Law. No,
I got you.
Harvard. I don't even remember where. Yale Law. That's
And
the one
he
I.
said he'd like posted something like, "Oh, back at my alma mater," and this was like when I just had met them. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like you went to Yale? That's crazy. That's so cool." He's like, "No." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay."
No,
I
but
would have
we-
believed it too.
We convinced very many people on campus that we were coming back for a reunion, and we were like on campus, like taking shots with students. And we're just like, yeah, let's go. And we're celebrating. And they're like, oh, are we going back to this place? This is our old stomping ground. I'm like, I have no idea where that is.
Oh
Like, yeah,
my
we are. And then we're in there. I'm like, yeah, this is our booth. That's our booth.
Going to
We
the
used to-"
quads.
Yeah,
Going
yeah.
streaking.
Sounds
Going
like Rob's
streaking in the
fun.
quads.
Yeah, Rob,
Rob's
I
a
feel
lot of
like
fun.
you're gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the after party goes until 1 a.m.
Yeah.
that's
So-
okay.
That's like when Rob starts.
That's
is
when I
when-
start.
You turn it-
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Like
Okay.
8 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Like
not 8, but it's like at least 3 or 2 for me.
No,
Of course I
I'm
did,
usually up
Justin.
pretty late.
On a regular day, I go.
I
to
mean,
bed,
I like to
7.
lay down as soon as I get home.
I know you do.
Like,
This girl.
I do all my work from bed.
See,
if I'm
Justin
home.
thinks
Yeah.
you went to Yale too.
Yeah, wait,
I
you
did.
didn't go to Yale?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't law. It
Visiting?
was med. It was medicine.
Oh,
so
yes,
I did go to Yale. I lied about my my program. Sorry,
Did
Justin.
you- so, are you a doctor?
That's still a lie. That's still a lie. No.
You are.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
It's so hard to tell.
No,
I'm
I'm
joking
joking.
or not.
I just everything he says, I just assume that it's not
not.
true. And
No,
like,
Look,
You
so
know,
Shannon
like,
actually
opposite.
said,
It's the
I'm Dr.
opposite.
Pesta's colleague and patient. I also work with Dr. Pesta.
I mean, we work with Dr. Pesta too.
There you go. Maybe
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
seen each other.
We've worked with him twice.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
his episode
nice.
just dropped.
His episode dropped yesterday.
I was listening to it this morning.
I was
Good
actually
one.
covering for Dr. Pesta.
Oh,
uh,
wow,
when-
we were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice. How many surgeries did you get done?
Rob actually
Uh,
did my surgery for me.
I did MERS.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was like, hey,
That's why we're so close.
I feel like
Yeah.
me and Me and Rob could get into some trouble.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Because I can
I will
just go
break.
on with
Yeah.
a story like
Right?
nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like we could fool some people some stuff.
Oh,
This is
100%.
Yeah,
We'll
because
break
she's a
all the
salesperson
towel
at work
holders.
too.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Her
I've been
whole-
doing sales for 12 years.
Her whole family can like sell ice.
I know.
Just-
My brother could probably sell a ball of rubber band to you for $200 and you would feel really good about it.
Yeah,
I'll
you
buy
would.
it too.
You would
Like,
feel
that was
really
a steal. That was a steal deal.
Yeah.
Still.
He screwed me over a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even friends and family.
Yeah,
That's what I
I've known
call
that
it.
man
Sales
as long
equals
as I've known
screwing
her.
over.
Yep. I think I bought a phone from him that didn't quite work. There was a whole, and I think I tried to buy
See,
a car from
difference
him at
is-
one point.
My brother might be shady with his deals. I am not shady.
Yeah, she's not.
I'm not
shady.
either.
I'm not
Yeah.
either. I can just
She just
sell
knows how to
you.
sell.
Yeah.
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 I do medical sales actually, so I am in hospitals working.
That
with
is
doctors quite
true.
often.
That
That
Okay,
is
I
true.
was like,
true.
No, that
not
is
kidding
true.
me this
True.
time, Rob.
Okay, Rob, where'd you go to college at?
So I'm in Canada actually. So I went to college at University of Toronto.
Also
Oh.
true. Or I
Also
know
true.
the Canada
True.
part. I don't know.
All the Canada part, yes.
I can't
Yeah.
confirm.
I'm
that.
also a peer mentor for the University Hospital Network in Ontario, which is all the downtown Toronto hospitals, the teaching
That's good
hospitals.
too. I feel like you just have
So
to
yeah,
have-
I'm a peer mentor for the bariatric program. This is the first ever that they had done. So
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah,
I feel like you're
Cool.
telling
is that a
me
truth or a
something.
lie?
I feel like that's
That's the truth. We
I
think.
got some
I
nods.
don't know. I've not
from
seen.
far as I
I've
know.
not seen solid information on that. I'm still digging, but I think that's true.
Mhm.
He
Oh
talks
my
about it a lot.
gosh.
Yeah, we'll
Oh.
find out. We'll find out.
Shay,
Yeah.
Shay's in the medical field as well.
Yeah.
We all three are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shay works in the medical field as well.
know, I
Shay, you want to say what you?
Yeah,
I like that
well,
answer because you don't know what she does. So you're just yeah, she's.
I know. Yeah. Like you can.
No,
have
just
some
go ahead and
medical.
share. Go ahead and share, Shay.
yeah. Take
Yeah,
it away.
that's right.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to mess up the title
I don't want
of
you to
what
show
you
me
do.
up by
Right.
explaining it all in detail.
Yeah.
No, this is good.
You know?
I gotta go
Yeah,
pee.
she's mad.
I gotta go pee actually.
Yeah.
so-
What was
Oh,
that?
Murph's gonna pee first.
You gotta check.
Oh, not
Kiwi.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, no, well, it's funny. So I live in Southern Oregon, so I'm just like your neighbor for you guys because you guys are in Portland, right? Or close.
Salem.
Salem. You guys are even closer.
Mhm.
So anyway, yeah, I work with patient experience, which has been kind of fun to apply that just to my own patient journey. And so, yeah. So, and then Murph, I won't go into what you do because I don't want to show you up with that, but I know you're in the ED now.
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
So in Canada, ED is erectile dysfunction. So every time you're just like, oh, I'm in ED, I'm like,
It's
That's
emergency
wonder.
department.
Yeah.
Emergency department. So yeah, I always throw people off when I say that. And to be honest, like I didn't know. I thought erectile dysfunction
Right.
as well when I first
you're
started
hiring
working
me
there.
for that.
Yeah. No, because we all say ER, right? We all say
You're right.
ER. There's a show.
Because George Clooney.
Yeah, because of George
Yeah.
Clooney. So I am George Clooney's stunt double.
Oh,
And,
damn! Good
Oh,
for
I
you.
thought I
That's what
recognized
that's
you
what I
from
do.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm Noah
yeah, that's what I
Wiley,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
When did George
so-
Clooney get plugs? That's interesting.
See, that's how you know how old we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's yours?
I've had these for 20 years. That'll give you a little idea of how old I am.
I have gauges too. They're hiding.
Do you?
They're hiding under
Okay.
that. You know?
They're hiding under your hair. Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Um, No, it's okay. So I actually just started. I've been working in the ER as an ED tech for the past month or so. I've been working at the hospital. Yeah, thanks, Rob.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna
Stop
keep my
moaning, please.
noises to myself.
Shay, can you mute his mic, please? I just started working at the hospital about 9 months ago because I couldn't work. I was almost 500 pounds. I couldn't even walk. So I had to quit my job as a crisis intervention specialist, autism behavior therapist, and that was my background. I did that for about 18 years, and I couldn't do it anymore. And so stayed home with the kids. We started homeschooling during COVID, and then my wife started working at the hospital as a unit assistant, and then she started going to nursing school, and she's almost done with nursing school, and now she's got me into the hospital. And so I started as a nursing assistant and floating around the hospital. I worked in the ER a lot and just fell in love with that trauma unit, and And as soon as my 6 months hit, I was able to transfer, and now I'm a tech, a full-time tech.
Ooh,
Whereas I was working per diem, and just picking up shifts here and there.
right.
So now I'm full-time in ER and loving it. And
Congrats, man. That's
it's been
rad.
great. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's
That's
really
very,
cool
very new
going
to me.
from 500 pounds,
Not be able to work.
not being
Yeah.
able to work, to now you're working on your probably on your feet all day long.
All day, 20,000 steps easy, you
Yeah.
know,
Nice.
and lifting and pulling and helping people. And I, had a 76-year-old swinging on me yesterday, and, being able to,
Swing back.
it's, yeah, yeah,
God.
yeah.
Don't
No,
take it, man.
no, he was, yeah. But no, but I love it. I love it. It's kind of fits into my background in dealing with crisis intervention, and I just absolutely love it. And I'm thinking about next steps. I'm not getting not getting any younger, and
Yeah.
so thinking
Doctor.
about
Well, yeah, you
what to
said
do now.
18 years. Holy crap. Doing it
Yeah,
for 18
You have to
years.
go to
did that
Yale
for
to
18
get your
years.
med.
Go to Yale. You want me to put in a good
I'm
word?
gonna go to Yale.
Yeah, I can
Thanks,
put in a
Rob.
good
Yeah,
word.
you know,
Oh my
Professor,
God.
what's his face? Yeah.
Xavier,
Um,
Charles
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
Oh,
so we're all kind of in the medical field, and we help people, and so this is
Yeah, just an
our way of
extension.
helping in our community and
Yeah.
and our family. I mean, it's not even. I hate calling it a
Mhm.
community anymore. It truly is family,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm going to hug every. I'm gonna have to wear a sign or something like, if you don't like hugs, stay 10 feet away
right.
from me, because if
Yeah.
you get
I'm a
close,
hugger.
I'm
We're
a
both a
hugger.
hugger.
I'm going to
Yeah.
hug everybody, because you're all family. Everybody
Yeah.
here, it's just great.
When
COVID
we
was real
hug,
difficult when you couldn't hug.
Yeah, it felt weird.
yeah.
Mhm.
When we
Yeah.
hug, if we're both wearing togas, can we make sure that the opposite chest is exposed? So when we hug, it's just not like chest to chest.
Right. You're gonna go left, I'm gonna go right.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Right.
Set that up before you get there.
Yeah. I don't want to be surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that,
Shay,
that
check
could
it
be
out.
like
Make
that
sure they got the
straight up
right-
awkward kind
Right.
of half hug thing. where you,
Exactly.
Like, pass out.
And I don't
you know.
want you interrupting the Aphrodite cut.
Yeah,
That
that is
needs to stand on its
That
own.
would be a
as well.
crime.
It would
Yes.
be, right?
Mhm.
So I agree.
Murph,
Yes.
I really
I can't.
I see you because a lot in my journey.
Mhm.
Like because I was bedridden before I had surgery. So I was bedridden for about 3 years because I have 4 autoimmune diseases. And so they just ran rampant through my
Body,
system.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then going from that to having surgery and being up and walking and want to be active, like it was
I don't
night
like
and
sitting
day.
still. It's crazy. I don't like. I'm like, this is the only time I sit this still, other than to
Yeah.
get up and pee. This is the only time I ask my wife, like on my days off. I mean, we've got to be going somewhere and doing something.
Yeah.
And so that's actually kind of what I've been working on lately, is trying to relax, trying
Yeah.
to take some downtime, and
Slow down.
on all of my days off, I'm just like mentally bugging. I'm just kind of going crazy. Like, I need to be moving. I need to be doing something, because I'm not going to make up for lost time, but at the same time, I'm kind of just so excited about life that I just
Yeah.
don't want to stop. I don't want to stop moving.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to kind of juggle that now.
Mhm.
Mentally, it's like, I slept in a recliner for 3 years. I couldn't
Mhm.
sleep with my wife. I had to sleep in a recliner for 3 years. Rob and I have similar stories, and that's why we did this together. And he came alongside me, because our stories are very similar. We both
Wow.
had blown discs in our back. We both had CPAP machines. We both had, we couldn't walk. For him, it was 15 meters. For me, it was, I can't do the math, but it was
Miles and
feet,
feet and
yeah. He talks in meters and kilometers, and I
Yeah.
don't know what he's saying.
You're like, I don't know.
I gotta
Eric,
exchange it here.
Yeah. I have to get on my phone real quick and be like, all right,
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Google that.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing. I use my
It's crazy,
calculator
though.
for basic math,
Yeah.
Or you just use me.
or I ask her. Yeah.
And do you know what?
So.
The thing that we always bring this up. I know I always bring this up, and I think Murph is just so indicative of this. Is we talk about this with guests oftentimes, and I talk about this with mentees all the time. You're gonna have the opportunity to physically change your body, right? We all have that opportunity, but I think the thing that most of us that is most apparent for us is how this journey gives us the opportunity to change all the other aspects of our life. And, look at Murph. He's sure physically things have changed, but that is not what caused him to go out and start working,
Right.
start getting a job in something that he's passionate about, start moving forward in that, start wanting to make up for all that lost time, start doing all these other things with his kids, picking up different hobbies. Nothing about physically being smaller tells you to do that, but it's the enjoyment level, and that's what this is all about, right? It's all about the happiness that we get from this. Physical is one thing, but this journey allows us to do so many different things. So
Yeah,
Murph is so indicative of that.
I think a lot of people go into it, and I know I did, where it was like, I just want to be skinny.
Yeah,
Like,
for
I
sure.
just want to be smaller. Like, I'm tired of being this big. And then as you progress through your journey, you realize these moments of, we like to call them, NSVs.
Mhm.
And you're like, wait a minute, this has nothing to do with like me being smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is everything to do with my mental capacity at this
Yeah.
point. And doing something like this, you guys starting your podcast, us starting ours, that's like a passion.
Mhm.
And you feel it deep down in your heart. Like, this is what I was meant to do. And without surgery, none of us would be here.
We wouldn't be
Exactly.
talking right now.
Yeah. We would never
Exactly.
know you guys exist. We
Yeah.
still know each other, but
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's wild.
we wouldn't be in here with our pink and purple.
of how much has changed since surgery.
Oh yeah.
And for the
Mhm.
better.
Yeah.
Like, I actually remember the time when I was with my ex and we were up in Seattle and I literally had a stoplight and I was like, oh, I just want to like tell fat people, like, you don't have to be fat. Like, you can
100%.
totally go to the doctors,
Yep.
get this damn surgery and get
Yeah.
healthy. And he's like, really? That's what you want to do? And I was like, yeah, I fucking,
Those
I don't
specific words.
do this. I don't do this.
Might want to rewrite that a little bit, but that's
know,
okay.
I know. Because, like, I tell my kid and my family, you can't say fat, but like, that was such a big deal in our life. Being called fat, like being
Yeah.
made fun of, using the F word, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's interesting. Because I used to call myself Fat Mel.
Mhm.
And so, like,
Mm.
it's hard to get that out of your head
It is.
for sure.
Well, when you
Yep.
see yourself like that for so many years.
Mhm.
I mean, I've
And-
been a big kid since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right. Like that
Always.
has been our identity for so long for many of us, right? I would say majority of our community, right? So definitely it's
Yeah.
hard to change that. And you see this all the time, regardless, like it's almost 3 years for me. How many times do I still run into times where it's like, oh, mini panic attack because something is happening and my mind automatically goes to an experience where I was like full out panicking. For me, it was going in a go-kart and them walking around to put on the seatbelt. And I was with my daughter. I'm like, oh shit. They're going to come and then I'm going to need an extender and then everyone's going to be around and then they're going to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry, sir, you can't fit in this. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in here fully strapped in, tightened all the way. And it's just, these are the mental and emotional scars that we have to deal with. Right. And I think that shows the importance of that part of this journey for all of us. Right. And to what you had mentioned, you'd like to tell this to all these people. And, that's one of the biggest things I commend people who have been very successful with the surgery is a lot of us can have the surgery. A lot of us can have results, but it takes a commitment on your end and a decision to want to change your life to be successful, right? Because a lot of people can lose the weight. That doesn't mean that this is a success. Are you happy? A lot of people are not, right?
Yeah.
And making the decision to take advantage of all the benefits that we've had and really parlay that to other aspects of your life is success, your happiness, all of this stuff. So I love it. It's great.
Yeah, it's not just about the scale. Like,
No.
It's not.
it takes a while to find what we say, like, you're happy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the first year we know is the honeymoon.
Yep.
I say year 2 and 3, you're just figuring shit out. Like, you're trying to like maintain, you're trying to figure out what you like, what you don't like, who you don't like.
Yeah.
100%.
A lot of changes are happening in 2 to 3. And I would say when you get to 4 and 5 and 6 is where you're finding you're happy because you understand who you are now with being smaller. Because now you've gone through the checklist of like, need these toxic people out of my life, don't have to worry about these things anymore. Like, and like, oh, I like going to concerts. Oh, I like going on roller coasters. Oh, I didn't know I like these things. Like, you get to experience life for once, and then you get to figure out what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Because Kelly's a roller coaster fiend. Like
I love them.
she used to literally just be at the bottom of every roller coaster.
Yep.
She would hold all of our purses and she would take photos of us.
Yep.
And now, like, she's going on roller coasters I won't even go on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
I went on
wild.
Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
Scared the fucking shit out
I
of
would
me.
not
I
go.
almost died. I almost died.
She went with my kid. I was like, not doing it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of backed myself in a corner with that one
You did.
because I didn't know it was as scary as it was. And so when they started teasing the videos of it, I was like, oh, Dee, we're going to be there. It's going to be open. Like, we should go. We should go on it. So I got him pumped. So by the time I
No
saw
turning
what it
back.
was, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie's gonna go with me. And I was like, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I can't back out. I can't. And like the whole wait in line, I was like,
Oh,
okay,
God.
it's fine. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I got this. Yeah. There's kids there. If they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I wait a little bit, and then I'm like, oh my God, I might have to pee. Do I have time to pee? I don't know. And
Yeah.
I was like, he saw the all panics, and he's like, it's fine. It's like, because he's like just like Mel, very calm, very collected, and so he was calming me down as I was panicking.
I mean, what's funny about my kid at the first Just Be You Bariatric Award show, which is kind of funny, I can tie this back, is the other Rob, which is Rob Motivation.
Yes.
He is very nervous when it comes to public speaking. He will do it. He likes to get out of his comfort zone. I'm very proud of that man.
Yes.
But during the show, he went to the bathroom, and my son was in the bathroom. And my son saw him like panicking, and he actually my son calmed down Rob before he went back out there.
He's very good.
And he's like, how do you why are you here? And Dylan was like, well, my mom's the host. And he's like, oh shit, you're Mel's son.
Oh shit.
Mel's son. Yeah.
Oh
And
wow.
then when he came up to me, gave me a big hug, he goes, you did really well with your kid. Like, he's just
That's amazing.
I was like, yeah, we calm people down.
Yeah, she calms me down most of the time, or she'll just let me
Just get it out of your system.
I roll out a little until.
Yeah.
Who's the calm one out of us three?
Oh yeah. I guess you'll find out when you're in person.
When there's a panicked situation, maybe.
We're partying hard though, so someone's got to hold my hair. I'm just asking ahead of time.
I'll bring a cap for you.
Yeah, I'll bring a shower cap.
You're gonna shower
cap.
Yeah.
With the toga.
With a toga?
Yeah.
But it has to match, right? Like it has to.
Oh, that's true. We'll get you a match.
Nice.
Tell us what color.
Yeah.
You got to get the toga. Shannon.
Oh damn. I
That's
can hear the cash registers going on this toga idea. The thigh toga. Woo.
I love it. I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, so definitely everybody come to the Just For You show.
Yes.
The waiting table is gonna be there. All three of them. We're obviously gonna be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go to JBYAwards.com to get your ticket.
Yes. And we have more surprises coming.
Because of course we do.
Because of course, our brains never stop.
Mm-hmm.
So we always come up with these ideas. And those will be coming out very, very soon. We're just
anything you want to hint at or anything that you can let out of the bag on the show at all?
So there's going to be 2 panels this year.
Yeah.
Of people from our community. So we're going to bring back the men's panel, and then there's a second panel that's, I think, going to be really, really cool.
And there just might be some interactiveness with the audience more this year.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, there's going to be some
Very
fun,
cool.
some clever things that come out.
Uh-huh.
So you would definitely want to be in person because you'll never get this experience when you're just watching from home. But we are going to have a live streaming option.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So that's the other
cool.
thing. If you can't make it, we will have the event live streamed. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. And it's going to be available for everyone. And I guess we could say about the swag bag.
We can.
Oh.
There you go.
So we're
That's so
actually
cool.
going to have an in-person swag bag and a digital swag bag this year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So everybody, and the
Cool.
digital swag bag is free for everybody.
Yep.
Nice.
So anybody can get it. It's going to come to your email, and it's going to be all of the people that we know and love.
Yeah, and it's going to be open for 90 days, basically. 30 days before the show, 30 days after the show. That's 60 days. Just joking.
Yeah.
I know.
How did you math
the
on
math
that one?
major over here fucked up.
I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't add up.
Right, but you're gonna get lots of discount codes. You're gonna
Nice.
someone could do a giveaway during those times.
There could be
So just know there's gonna be things on the table, and we want everybody to get that swag bag.
Yeah.
Because it's free, so might as well click that button and see what you
Yeah.
get. So
Yeah.
and it's all gonna be bariatric related. Like that's
Nice.
the deal. Because the thing about our sponsors is that they kind of have to be. That's kind of our criteria. Like you need to be helping the community or wanting to help the community in some sort of fashion. That's how this works.
Yep.
So just know if they're there, it's because we hand chose them, and 2 is because they actually are doing meaningful work or want to do meaningful work.
Nice.
Yeah, because we don't work with people that we don't like.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
So if we don't like your product, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen our reviews, but we literally take food out of our mouth and throw them away. Like
we did that last week too.
Yeah, that was so gross. That messed up my stomach
I
bad. Like
you were real bad.
it was like
bad
10 different protein bars, and they were all bad. Although one was good. One was good. One.
Yeah, but our tummies hurt afterwards.
Yeah,
That's
but
not good.
But we're honest. We're like, no, don't buy that.
Yeah,
don't buy that. It's gross. Like,
yeah.
So we're not gonna have a sponsor there if we're not.
No, there was 2. The
What,
Quest,
that we liked?
the Quest cookie, and then the one bar.
That's true story.
There was 2. I was like,
2
wait
out
a
of
minute,
10.
I feel like there was another one.
There
And
you
Quest
go.
was a surprise because I don't like Quest products.
Yeah.
I don't like them. But
we'll keep trying. That's the deal.
yeah, we keep trying them.
I love
Hoping
it.
that we'll find
Well,
a good one.
And where can our friends find you if this is the first time that they've seen you? Where can they find you? Where are you guys at?
So we are on every social media platform ever created.
Yes, and it's just our Sleep
Zenga.
Life podcast. Zenga.
Oh. What the hell, Zenga?
You don't remember? That was like old school.
Like MySpace?
Yeah,
no,
sort of like.
Was it a Canadian thing?
MySpace.
I forgot about that. I thought you were
Yeah.
doing a tagline from like Big Bang Theory when he's like,
Oh.
Oh, Zenga.
Zenga.
Zenga?
Yeah.
I mean, I was around. We do not have a MySpace for all the people that were wondering. Because I think that was,
I mean,
was on
we
the
do.
forefront.
I haven't logged in so many years.
Do you wonder?
No,
do you think
like,
it still works?
Our
Oh,
OSLP does
no.
not have a MySpace. Who would be in our top 5?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This can get controversial.
I know,
Mm.
right? I remember
Oh.
like pitting people against each other. I'm like,
Fighting for
she's
that
number 2
spot.
now.
yeah,
What did she
the
do?
number 1 spot.
But
Anyways, you can find us anywhere at Our Sleep Life Podcast.
that's right. We're the only ones.
We're the only ones. You can go to oursleeplifepodcast.com, and we do have a mailing list, and you get a free ebook when you sign up for the mailing list.
You
So
do.
it's kind of cool.
And it's like interactive fun things in there, like for like there's some trackers, and then there's stuff like actually goes back to old episodes.
Yes, like what are our favorite plastic surgery episodes, or if you're wondering about like myth busting, there's that on there. So it's kind of a cool ebook, especially for people that are just starting this journey or just starting to listen to us.
Yeah, we try to keep it simple where it's just Our Sleep Life podcast, and you can put it in anywhere. And it's
Right.
we're on IG, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We'd love you guys to go over to YouTube
TikTok.
because that's the free way of supporting us. I know we're not fans of TikTok either,
No,
but
I'm
we
not
like,
a fan
we
of
like
TikTok.
the people on TikTok.
She is like she does all the TikTok.
I do.
So if you're on TikTok and you're talking to somebody, it's probably
me.
her.
Yep.
And if
It's
it's
a
IT,
sharp
it's
learning
me.
curve. It's a sharp. I've been trying to just ease into it because it's like that's where I feel old
Yeah.
is on
Me
TikTok.
too. That's where
So
I'm
weird.
using it.
Yeah.
But Murph, he's been teaching.
Murph,
I've actually
yeah.
been learning a lot of stuff from him
Oh,
Yeah.
about TikTok. So
maybe I
he's
need a
doing good.
TikTok tutorial.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Tictorial. You want a
Yeah,
Tictorial?
Murph
Tutorial.
TikTok it out.
Very, very TikTorial.
Talking about.
Yes.
There you
Very
go.
good.
Yeah,
TikTorial.
my boyfriend's daughters are 17 and 14,
Oh,
and
they
so
know
they
all
are
about it.
religiously on TikTok. And
Wow.
so I'm like, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they're like, Kelly, I don't know. How do you not know this? And I'm like, I'm
I don't know.
37. I'm
Yeah.
37. Like, I don't know. And they're like, you're on all social media.
Yeah,
know.
but Melanie runs a TikTok.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how to run that thing. Like, today was the first time I had ever messaged somebody on TikTok.
I didn't know you could do that.
That's
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Good.
Only certain people can you
Then you
message.
could, I think you could do that.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's
which is
great.
stupid. So if you're on TikTok, check your freaking messages or turn that freaking shit
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, make it to where you can accept it.
Just have a request folder. What's
Yeah.
wrong with TikTok? I don't like
And
it.
how about the awards? Where can they find information about the awards show? That thing,
That-
as you had
that
you had
thing.
called it.
That
That
will
thing.
be
That
at jbyawards.com. And all of the information on the hotel, the tickets, the theater. There's even a recap video from last year's event
Yeah.
on there. That's the first thing you see when you scroll down. I love that video.
We're very proud of that video.
Yeah. It really, it just sums up the best parts.
Well,
of
yeah,
the
it
whole
really
night.
shines of what we're trying to do
Mhm.
and what we were able to cultivate with all the awards actually like happening. Like people in
Yeah.
their acceptance speeches was like,
Yeah.
it
That's
was
so
pretty
cool.
cool to
Yeah.
see. We did change something about JBY though for this year because Miss Jamie, we love Miss Jamie, the sleep
She's a
dietitian, but
sleep
she won
dietitian.
5 awards last year.
Oh,
And you know, Dad Rob won 2, Maddie won like 4. Like it was, you know, there's a lot. So we
Yeah.
decided that this year you could not be in more than 2 categories.
Yes.
oh, okay.
So here's the exception is like the waiting table. You guys could be in the podcast one and still have Shay and Murph
Or-
in 2
or the
other
live.
categories.
Instagram
Right.
Live.
Or the Instagram
Yes.
The live
live.
series.
Correct.
Yeah. So we really tried to change it so we could bring in more names, more faces, give more people an opportunity to be
Yeah.
a part of it.
Well, and you can
Good.
tell this year because we have like so many people and like the gambit is huge. Like there's
yeah.
someone that only has like 100 followers and is
Yeah.
in the top 5.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we have someone that has 100,000 followers in the top 5. So it literally can be any of you.
Well, and that's one
That's
thing
what's
that
cool.
we have has driven us to create this year and make it better than last year.
Yeah.
Because we, from the beginning, we're like, we want anybody to be nominated. We don't
Yeah.
care if you have 30,000 or 3. Like, just we want you, if you connect with somebody, we want you to
Yeah,
nominate.
if you're
them.
inspiring someone, they
Yeah.
should be on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or vote for the
Cool.
person that you relate to the most
Yeah.
or has helped you during your journey. That's the whole point of it. Not
Yeah.
a popularity contest, not any of that. But I will say, if you're nominated, talk about it in your stories because that's usually...
There is a direct line. We did find that out last year. The people that talked a lot,
Yeah.
so if anybody's listening that's been nominated
Yes.
as well, talk, because they
Yes.
got the more votes. Every time someone talked, votes got done.
Is there a crying correlation? Because if that's true, I think me and Murph have a pretty good shot because
Yeah.
we both cry a lot. So
Yeah.
That probably will help.
It could.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
every
you almost
tier
made me
is a vote. So.
You almost
Can't
made
help it.
me start crying, Shay. Like when I was
When?
watching when she was doing her stories about her nomination, I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh.
oh my God.
I teared up. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. I couldn't
That,
handle
because
it.
when you did that, Shay, what came to like, at least to me, and I know probably you, is like, oh yeah, what we're doing is helping
It
people.
matters.
Because we're such in the back end, like work. Let's get
Yeah.
this done. Let's get this out. We forget the effect that it's having on people.
Yes.
And when people send us those stories, we're like, oh, we matter. They're happy.
Yeah.
Like, we made someone's day today. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Like it
That's
was just
awesome.
a wild feeling.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and for me, it's not only the nomination thing, but I think what was hitting me too was that like this is bringing an opportunity for the 3 of us to all be together to like meet
Yeah.
these people that and there's other meetups and stuff that like I could have gone to, but I was really holding off and waiting for this one. And so this will be my first ever meetup. I've only met one other person in the bariatric community in person. So this is going to be my first of a lot of things.
Mhm.
And I'm just so excited. So what you guys are doing is huge and it's
Oh.
I'm so excited.
It means a
Thank
lot.
you.
for
that
sure.
makes
I
me so
can't
excited
wait.
to know that
I
like
know.
this is gonna be your first event. We get to be your first event.
Yes.
Yes.
Now you just made
Great.
my day,
Be
Shane.
gentle
popping a
with me,
cherry.
girls, okay? This is my first.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear what Kel just said?
We're popping a cherry.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why I said be gentle.
All the
Yeah.
cha- Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Gentle-
We're going there.
gentle-
We're
Oh,
going
I'm sorry. We can talk about erectile dysfunction. We can't talk about
We
this.
didn't
Let's start
talk
talking
about it so much.
periods
We
and
just
you'll
said
really
that Murph
just
works
see
for
that
erectile dysfunction.
He's an ED tech.
He's an
Yeah.
ED tech.
That made me almost.
If you got ED, guys, I know a guy. to contact.
He will check you out.
Hashtag
for a second.
Murph's losing it. Don't ask
My
him what
mind
it
is
is.
firmly planted in the gutter 24/7.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have these
She's
sound
like-
effects that I've added on the podcast for whenever they say something slightly inappropriate.
Mhm.
So they can say something and I'll be like,
Yeah, boy.
What? That's hilarious.
That's awesome. I love it.
I just
Just
wait.
an idea if you guys want to incorporate that in.
What?
Yeah.
You know, we need
I
a
like that.
soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
we do
the
need a
what?
soundboard.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's my. I like that.
I just wait. I'm waiting in the shadows for you to say something inappropriate, and then I press the
Oh my
button.
god, it'd be fun to have Rob in the background during ours.
Whoa, there you
That
go.
was his only job. He would just be like a DJ in the back, just
Yeah.
like making little beats with all his sound effects.
100%.
Oh, I love it. I love
You
it.
did go to
There-
Yale,
We say way
so
too many
Hey,
inappropriate
I
things.
studied because I studied
Did
sound.
go to
I'm
Yale,
a sound
so
technician. I
yeah.
went to Yale for it, so
Contact.
like I'm qualified for it. So.
You know,
Oh my
Berkeley
God.
actually has a whole music production, so just start using that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
where I got
you-
my second degree at. So
Right, right.
That was Berkeley.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. She was actually sitting outside earlier and her cousin is graduating Friday.
Yes.
And so my boyfriend is going to be doing all of the taco meat.
nice.
He's gonna be cooking all.
Yeah, he's got a Blackstone, and so he's gonna go. Like, I don't know what he does with it, but so she's like, yeah, Zach makes all the good meat or has all the good meat, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
I said he has the best meat.
Whoa.
oh, he
Yeah,
has the
exactly.
best
He has the
meat.
best
That's
meat.
what it was, and I was just like, I can't. Yeah.
There it is.
I'm like, I can't even do that's what she said with that. Like, that's just too easy.
Yeah.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
tried
Arby's.
it.
The same
Arby's,
satisfaction.
we have the meats.
Yeah. The meats, like
Well,
plural.
Arby's was we have the meats.
Yeah.
And then they had to change it. They had to change
Yeah.
it to on our sandwiches because like
Oh,
so many
okay.
people got like
Oh, that's
so ticked. Yeah.
I don't think it was plural though. I think it's we've got the meat, not meat.
Was it meat? Meats?
I think
Meats
it's
is
meat.
better. I got the meats,
say
like all
meats.
of them.
Yeah, I thought it was we got the meat.
Numerous
Meat.
meats.
Fun
Fun
fact.
fact.
Fun fact. Arby's was my first job for 2.5 years. I
Oh,
worked
Hey.
Mel really did have the meat.
I did.
you sure did. You had the
She
meats.
did. Had the meat.
She
All
did.
of it.
I worked there for like 2 weeks.
She didn't
It was-
Working
I did
9
not
to
last
5.
long. No,
I would
Kelly
have fired
couldn't
you.
handle all the meat.
no, not at all. No, I was like, no. I think I just like didn't.
I don't think you
Come
can. Yeah, you
in.
stopped going to work.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
screw
I
this,
honestly think I just stopped coming, like showing up. Like
Yeah.
I was just like, and I'm over it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because me and fast food, like I don't.
I know
like
you
it.
lasted 2 days at Carl's Jr.
No,
Ooh,
it
Carl's
was like
Jr.
it was a lot longer than 2 days.
Oh, you lasted
It was like 2 months, maybe. It
No.
might have been a month. It might have
Give
been
and
a month.
take
Yeah.
60 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not quite sure. I did work
Did
at a
you
pizza
see how
restaurant
she agreed
though.
to that quickly? It's like, yeah.
No, well, yeah.
Give or take
Maybe.
60 days. I don't know.
Ish.
I don't
Ish.
remember. I just remember hating it. Like hating it. Oh my god. I hate the drive-through. I hate no. I don't want to know where my food from fast food comes from.
100%
I-
agree.
Right?
Totally.
So you
I don't
you
wanna
keep your
see.
secrets.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, I love your burritos, but I don't want to know how your beans are made or your meat. Like I just want to eat it.
You just like being like you just like having your head in the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
She
I don't
does.
want to know. The only thing that I don't want my head in the sand is about bariatrics.
There
That's
you
true.
go.
You don't.
I want to know all of it.
You want to know all the things.
Anything else, I don't
Yeah.
really care.
Yeah.
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 Like give me all the information.
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
yelling at me because I threw something away. Or, oh, I leave my air conditioner on when I'm not even home.
You shouldn't tell them this. This is horrible what you do.
Oh, I don't care. So I leave it on even if I'm not home all weekend because I want to make sure that when I walk in.
Yeah, you want that
Oh,
gust,
no,
right?
Shay,
You want that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
She
Look at
literally
this.
leaves it on all weekend and she's gone.
Yeah, I live by
But-
myself.
but I've heard though that it's better to do that because it takes less
Yes.
power.
That's
More
a myth.
energy to get
That's
it
a
up
fucking myth.
to. Yeah, but I
No.
like that myth because
I
I'm
know,
comfortable
that's
when I
not-
walk
Yeah,
into that
I'm
myth.
comfortable with that myth too. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Appreciate
You-
that.
Whatever.
you-
That
So,
really fucking
Then she
lot.
started
It's
yelling
like-
at me because, global warming and like people
Also-
being
climate
left.
change
And
and
I was
Yeah.
like, I don't
You know.
care. Like once I'm gone, I don't
Kelly,
care.
you gotta think about the future people.
But I don't care.
See?
Like
I get
I
it.
don't have any kids. I don't have any of that, so I don't have any connection to what's coming after me.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I have to keep you in check.
Yeah,
F
but
those
I
guys.
will still leave my air conditioner on.
I know, because we walked in yesterday and it was still cold. I was like, what the fuck?
It was
I
so
would
nice.
never do that.
You guys are bad.
It's air conditioning.
I thought I'd have
feel
someone on my
better.
side here.
This girl doesn't even own an air conditioner.
I mean, I
Oh.
do. I wait till
It
the last
makes you-
minute to put it in.
If it makes you feel better with Kelly and all the air you do, we have split systems. So like we have like a
I'm about to
little
go
unit
pee.
in each of our rooms. And so we don't really use it all that much. So with what Kelly uses, I make up for. So we
Oh,
can
there you go.
balance it off
See?
that way.
Balance.
See, Shay, you just justified her
Yes.
bad behavior.
Yeah.
I like it.
Horrible,
I'm
Shay.
going with it.
Revoke
Not
her
an ableism.
nomination.
I'm trying to break the habit.
And you're
Take it
gone.
away.
No,
Take it away.
I would fight for you, Shay. I would
Nominated
make sure that you
best ruiner, bariatric ruiner of the globe.
Dreams.
Of the
Yeah,
Shay.
Oh,
exactly.
I like it.
That'd be a duo though. Shay and Kelly can hang out for that one.
Yeah,
I like it.
'Cause
I'll vote for you
I
guys.
ain't ruining no glow.
And since you don't use an air conditioner, doesn't that make up for the fact that
I think that
overuse
counters
mine?
it.
No, I'm not trying to make up for other people. I'm just trying to help.
You guys are a
the people.
team.
We're not trying to
Balances it.
balance it.
Yeah, but we're a team.
We're trying to take it
Come
away.
on
Yeah.
now. But we're a
Oh my
team.
Yeah.
You're just trying to justify you being bougie all the time.
Are you bougie?
Oh,
She's
100%.
ridiculously
Nice.
bougie.
Yeah,
I'm
love being
super
bougie.
simple and
Yeah.
she's bougie as fuck.
Who's
Yeah,
bougie
like-
out of us three? If you had to guess, who's bougie and who's simple out of us
I
three?
say Murph. No,
Is
Rob.
bougie?
No, I think Rob's
Yeah,
actually
I think
bougie.
I
Why
would
are
go
you
with-
guys nodding and shit?
I think I would go
They
Rob.
have your
Yeah.
number.
I was like, Murph's dressed real nice, but I feel like Rob just has bow ties.
I don't know. I just feel
and-
bougie, like, coming off of you.
Yeah, and
Like-
all these suits
Yeah.
probably just hanging in the
Sure
back
do.
somewhere.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I even said like if we were ever like making all these appearances, all these places, I'm like, oh, I'm wearing a suit. I'm dressing up, looking friggin' hot all the time. That's what I'm doing.
That's his goal. That's why he's doing this. He says, like,
yeah.
I do help people.
Like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to get like hookups and like discount codes for suits.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that's all
yes.
I'm after. Like when you were like, oh, we have giveaway bags. I'm like, okay, where do I send my size for the?
Yeah, there you go.
For the suits.
I
Yeah.
know. We're trying to get,
Skills.
isn't it like not Project Runway, but that one place that you can like rent your dress? to?
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Oh.
what is it called?
Yeah, like we
Rent
need to
the
get,
Runway?
I think it's Rent the Runway. So
Nice.
like you give them your size, they'll give you one bigger and one your actual size,
Yeah.
and then they send it to you. You try it on, you send one back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Cool.
try to get them a sponsor because
That
be
would
cool.
be cool.
I'm gonna work with Meg. When we were talking with Meg on the show last time, I'm just like, yo, we're gonna do it up nice. Like we're gonna look good.
Pretty
And I was like,
She-
you want to style me, Meg? I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
that girl's got
let's do
some
something.
taste,
Well, we'll
man.
do a live, and then I'll be like, these are the 3 things that I was looking to do. You make it how you want to.
Yeah. you put
Black
it together.
Panther. That's
Ooh.
sort of. And then the
I think
ASMR.
this year is gonna top last year for just style.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Because
You gotta show
everybody
out.
saw what last year was. I think last year was kind of, it was the first year, so nobody knew what we were talking about. Half
Yeah.
the time. But people did.
They
Yeah.
tuned in after that.
They showed up. A
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of people looked freaking fantastic.
I know. Did anybody see Dr. Joe?
Oh yeah,
He
Dr.
was
Joe.
wearing Lenny Kravitz's suit, basically.
Oh
Well,
no! I wouldn't wear
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz suits.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm not gonna wear a shirt
Oh,
underneath though.
It was crushed velvet. He didn't either.
Damn. Oh,
Dr. Joe didn't
shoot.
either. Yeah.
No, he
Yeah,
did.
no.
I don't think so. No, I saw chest.
By the
hair.
end of
I'm
the
gonna
night, he
look back
wasn't.
at the photos because I don't believe that is accurate.
I think
So
that
do
it
not
is.
believe her at all.
Whatever.
because-
My memory's better than yours. Buster.
but I look at the photos more.
That's true.
So I would know
Yeah.
better.
The memory thing about the 2 days working at was Taco Bell? No,
Carl's
Harvey's. No, Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
the give or
play that
take.
one,
So
right?
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well-
I have a weird memory. Like I remember the most random ass things.
Yeah.
Like I remember that Dr. Joe was wearing a shirt.
We're
Who
gonna
wouldn't
find out about
not
that.
As an
remember that?
example.
Can't remember if I
We
worked.
scroll a couple times.
Can't remember if I charged my phone last night, but I can remember that.
Oh my god. What are we thinking?
My memory.
Important things.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna start planning, guys. I'm gonna start planning my outfits.
Yes, outfits.
Yes.
Plural.
Yes.
Plural.
And Meg is
Plural,
like
like the
super
meats.
fashionable. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, and if people that are listening, you never know. Maybe we'll have the
best
waiting
dressed.
table maybe do something fun with us.
Ooh, toga
Just tell us when. The
party.
3 of us are gonna all be there. Just saying.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
Mel,
would like.
the wheels are turning.
The
in Mel's
wheels
Oh.
are turning.
I'm just thinking I would like a schedule of all the parties,
Yes.
and I will be at all of them.
Everyone.
Oh,
we
we
are
have
not
so
sleeping.
much
So much
happening.
going on. Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody will get an agenda.
Yes, we're working on the itinerary to go on the website.
Yep.
Again, I hate working on things and then you're waiting on other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in we're in the waiting game
for
right
the
now.
emails,
Yeah.
waiting for a phone call.
It's really the
and
hotel.
then-
We're trying to solidify a bunch of stuff at the hotel. So we're like,
Mhm.
call us back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're like, stop emailing and just pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like calling people.
But the Eaton's a really cool hotel.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, ah, that's pretty nice. It's so close to the White House. Everything is really
Oh.
nice. I was just
Oh,
like, this
yeah.
is great.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's got some.
Is it bougie?
Really, oh yeah. It's got a library.
Oh, that's my jam.
Yeah,
See
a
this? See
library
all
where
this?
you can actually take books and
Oh, I don't know.
replace it with
books.
another book.
That's
Or
what Murph will do. Murph and Elise will do that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
They're big
it.
book people.
I'm
I just
surprised
wanna
you didn't
pose
say
with
about-
Oh,
books.
I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm going to. So behind the library.
Yeah, this is the
When are we gonna have time to read, you guys? What are we thinking? When are
I
we
know.
gonna be reading?
But maybe in your room, maybe to like go to sleep. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can
Maybe
find
your
Room.
library.
I'm not getting a room. I'm just getting a change room to
Just gonna
change,
go around.
and then to the next
Just
party.
a
I'm
total changing room.
yeah.
just one room.
So
Turn, turn.
behind the library though is a speakeasy.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. Hey, don't do it at the same time. I did it first.
I don't do that. And then they actually have a spa area upstairs. They have a live recording studio.
That's what got us. We walked in. There's a live recording studio. I'm like, I
Oh,
want to
damn.
go in there.
Yeah, we did sneak in there, and then we got in trouble.
You wanna
Yeah.
let's record something. You know, Murph and I both play drums.
Do you really?
Well,
Mhm.
it's
We
like a
both play drums.
radio.
You both?
Oh,
a
we got
radio
we got a great radio voice. Welcome. Thank
Rob,
you
you
for calling
do have a
in.
good radio
You-
voice.
It's all the mic.
No, it's not.
No. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
how
really
often I try to get my voice as deep as Murph's? So like we'll be like Murph's like,
All the
hey, welcome
time.
to the waiting table. And I'm just like, yeah, welcome to the waiting table. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Girl.
I love
Maintenance.
Just
it.
like- I'm like, hi guys, this is Rob on the waiting table.
No, I would.
There's my little buddy Rob.
Yeah.
Little buddy Rob over there.
I
Hey.
didn't realize how deep your voice is.
Yeah, he is
Until you,
Murph.
like
Murph's got a deep voice,
directly
man.
compare it.
He's
It
got a
can-
deep voice.
Yeah,
You can-
I like it.
I'm gonna have to drink some tea later. 'Cause I'm really straining.
You're straining your
I'm
voice.
straining to get this deep 90s R&B.
Oh, I totally thought you were gonna go say something
I
else.
did
and-
too.
What did you think I was gonna say? Say it. Say it.
Deep dick.
Oh damn. Oh shoot. Well, it is the waiting table after hour here. It's 10:21. The best part is Shay was just like, oh, you know, the ladies, we gotta.
I know.
We can only
I
stay for 45 minutes.
Like a warning of like, I thought you
Yeah,
guys
and I was just
like
like,
I
a
know,
hard
we've gone
stop
way
on
over.
like.
We've gone way over.
hopefully
You
you
guys,
guys are
Not
cool.
way over.
it's totally fine. You
It's-
know what? They can cook dinner. I don't have to.
Except for my boyfriend's supposed to go get the meat tonight with you.
all
I don't
the
think he
meats.
is.
He told me he was.
Oh, that's news to me.
Oh,
He's not messaged me.
he's not.
Mm-mm.
very
He's not
forthcoming.
communicating very well.
No.
Well,
I'm glad
We
it
are
worked out
running
that
out of
we got
time.
so much time with you guys because this
Yeah,
is fast, and I cannot wait to meet you girls in person.
going
get
to
know
be
your
amazing.
co-workers.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Something fun.
Can't
Let's
wait.
do a collab. Let's do something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
We'll
gonna be
find
so
something.
fun.
Yeah. You
Awesome.
guys get your wheels turning.
Yeah.
And we'll get our wheels turning.
Never
and
stop.
We'll figure out
Yeah.
something to do. That would be
Sweet.
Awesome. We
extra.
will.
No idea is a bad idea because I come up with some wild stuff. So
I like to hear it. Let's
You want to
go.
know what she made me do for the
Let's
last
hear it.
JBY?
Yep.
So we're doing a photo shoot,
Mm-hmm.
and she decides at the end of it that we're going to sit like the ghost from the movie
Oh damn! Who's Swayze?
with the. I was Swayze.
See, I would do the Penny. You know the Penny scene when he's doing
Oh,
the
yes.
coin. Yo,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's
No,
a
she
video.
wa-
We have to
yeah,
video
she
that.
wanted to be like.
We were in pantsuits, and I
Yeah.
sat down in
Good.
front of her, and I was like, "Oh, this has to happen."
and I'm like, and literally, I'm just like rolling my eyes behind,
I think
like,
that's a
as
great
the
idea.
lady's taking photos, because I was just, this is the stupid ideas that she comes up with, but I let her have it because I love her.
It comes
Mel,
out
I'm the
naturally.
stupid idea
Yeah.
person in our group. So like we could just
Oh,
yeah.
this could be
crazy
fun.
ideas.
I'm just the pottery guy, so that's all I'm there for.
It'd be nice
Thighs
to
and
not hear
pottery.
so many complaints for once of crazy ideas. So
And
I
I
love
just
it.
I
I'm
just
the
sit
only
here.
one.
I
And you
sit
just
here
sit
and let them
there.
talk.
He does. He just
Talk.
smiles. He's like, yeah,
And they just,
sure.
Hey,
Murph's
hey,
like the
guys.
most easygoing guy.
I love
It's
it.
just
Yeah, it's
I can
amazing. It's a
tell.
good balance for us because like it's like Shay's like, hey, you know, and all that, and
I'm like, I'm the crazy one.
It's the Oregonians. Us three are like,
Yeah.
if you haven't noticed, we take all the opportunities to like poke fun at each other
Oh yeah.
live on all the recordings. So
I
that
love
won't
it.
change.
I love
If we
it.
collab, that's what it's going to be all about.
Oh,
okay.
I know.
Awesome.
We poke fun at each other all the time.
No.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be
Awesome.
like, oh, do you?
Do you really?
Do you?
Do you really?
Well, as Shay had mentioned, we are super excited. This is going to be amazing. I'm going to actually tell my wife I'm going, and it's going to be so awesome. No, I've already told her. But no, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Thank you guys on behalf of not only the waiting table, but the bariatric community for everything that you guys do and how you celebrate our community and all the successes for our community. It's amazing. Thank you so much. We can't wait to see you guys, and thank you for sharing your time, even though it was more than the 45 minutes that was offered. Yeah, and thanks
We kinda
everyone
like you
here.
guys.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
We vibe.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. And awesome. And thank you guys all for joining us on another episode of the Waiting Table Podcast, where we're serving the weight loss community
1 pound at a time.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. This is where we dance off. You girls can dance with me if you want. We do a little.
See, I love this. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really
Let's
good.
practice our dance moves for the Just You Awards.
Are you gonna dance like that? Because I'll dance on the other side.
Louis from the other side.
There you go.
I'm just gonna do whatever Murph does.
I noticed you guys
Saw
were
that
in sync
video.
for a hot second.
Right? They're one. They think.
Copy me.
We should do
Thanks,
a
guys.
flash mob back.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, I can't do that.
Do that. All right.
Look at Mel. She's like, yeah, let's do it.
It's like, okay, hey, remember that collab thing? Let's not.
Yeah, I know. I do have an idea.
I said no dancing.
At all?
Did.
No dancing.
You